Hello, it's Susan here, the near teacher. I'm just going to say a few words to you, and if I if I could, I'd love to see the light in your eyes as you hear these words. How about a fitness technique that doesn't make you feel like you are less than, like you're inadequate, like you are uh, not as fit as you should be, not the right shape you should be? But then those words may fade as you start, the sparkle in your eyes might fade as you start to question, or what is she talking about? She's talking about something called Nia. I've never heard of it. Or the Nia technique. Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know if that's for me. And you start to question if it's for you. And that's what happens, isn't it? And I just want to encourage you today to say, whatever you think Nia is, it probably isn't. We can describe Nia as a fitness class. Now, if that doesn't sound something that you'd want to do, okay, put that to another side. How about if I said Nia was a movement class that enabled you to start moving with ease? How does that resonate with you? Maybe now you're thinking, oh, well, it won't be, it'll just be fluffy and wavy around and it'll be boring, or it won't be for me. Okay, so now I'll tell you that Nia gives you cardio benefits, gets your heart rate up, and makes you sweat, and includes flexibility, and improves balance and coordination. So now some of you are maybe feeling better, and some of you are maybe thinking, oh, well, then it's going to be too intense for me and I won't be able to keep up. And then I'll tell you that there are people in my class from, I've had 19-year-olds, 82-year-olds, 60-year-olds, 72-year-olds, 42, the whole range. I've had people who have been dancers in their lives. I've had people who think they can't dance, like me. I've had people who've said, oh, I used to do aerobics and I didn't like it, and they love Nia. I've had people who did aerobics in the past and liked it and love Nia. I've had people who did yoga and love Nia. I've people who hated yoga but love Nia. I've people who do Pilates and also do Nia. I've people who found Pilates boring and yet they find Nia interesting. Really, you need to come and try it. You really do need to come and try it. And if you are looking for something with a track record, with a pedigree, and that is also what Nia is in spades. I am a trained and qualified Nia technique teacher, which is a fitness well-being facilitator. My training in total has cost well over £5,000. I've been teaching for 6 years. I'm now at the fourth level of a teacher. I'm a black belt, a Nia black belt, not a martial arts black belt. The Nia just uses the same system. If you really like the ethos of the martial arts, of respect, of everyone coming to the class for themselves, that's what you find in Nia. I won't be pushing you. I won't be judging you. I'll be supporting you and holding the space for you, is how we put it in Nia. So I hope the light has faded and come back and faded to come back. And over the 6 years of reaching out to people in Dunblane, Stirling and Perth and Hillforts, many people have inquired, and some people inquired and never came along, and some came to try and others didn't. So what are your questions or assumptions that are stopping you now? If there are some more, put them in the comments below. I'd love to answer them, and I can maybe even put you in touch with one of my class members, students as we call them, who have got an affinity with what your worry is about. My main thing when I first came to Nia was, how could something like this exist? And I not know about it. Well, it does. And that's because Nia is spread in a different way from other classes. That we're not a format or a formula. Nia has been around a long, long time before some of these other ways of fitness classes getting established came along. So NIA is its own thing, rather than being part of any kind of federation. It precluded them, and quite honestly, some of them took parts of NIA and interpreted them in their own formats. So NIA often is not offered in sort of studios which belong to a certain type of membership, or require certain lower forms of fitness qualification, but they don't understand about the NIA one, which is more extensive. So it's a very long and complicated story, but basically what I'm saying to you is that NIA started in 1983. It has influenced and inspired a lot of the fitness industry. It started in America and spread all throughout the world, mostly by people just finding it and loving it, and then going back to their home places and finding there was no teacher, and then teaching. Me, I've not been doing fitness all my life. I discovered NIA by accident, thought, oh, I could never teach it. Not Susan, I could never teach it. But I went on the NIA Foundation course, which anyone can do just to become a student of NIA, or a class member who has more tools to play with and more pleasure out of the class. So anyone can do that to deepen their NIA. I went on it for that reason, and also as a treat, really. A December treat, because I was feeling quite stressed out from looking after my elderly mother in my own house. So I went on this as a December holiday, if you like, in 2013, and ended up coming back thinking, well, could I teach? Because I just love this thing, and I want other people who felt like me, who felt disenfranchised, inferior, pressured, and also finding also often classes were too intense or the music was uninspiring. So all those aspects of classes I had been hating up until that time, and then I went and found NIA, and then I thought, well, if I could teach it, I might inspire other people who felt they couldn't dance, who were only 5 foot, who were over 50, who were asthmatic, who suffer from menopausal heat flushes like I do. If I can inspire you to come and do NIA, that would be worth making this video. But I know a class member who was 22 when she started. She was a fit netball player, very, very fit and athletic, but absolutely adored NIA. I know another lady who has a double hip replacement, who's one of my class members. I have another lady who's a golfer, keen golfer. She likes to do NIA, and he is great for golf as well. I have keen walkers, keen swimmers in their 70s coming and doing classes and loving it. I have stressed out 30-year-olds who tell me NIA is their place, that they can come and de-stress from work. And I have people telling me that they took a break from their class over the summer period, or when I wasn't in person, that's right, and then come back to class, and now she can sleep properly. She wasn't sleeping. So NIA helps so many things, so many ways. And all I can say is come along and try it. I offer an introductory video that you can watch in your home, or you can meet me before class if you want to discuss it, or you can just turn up. But if you get in touch with me beforehand, there's lots of ways I can support you into starting. But it's not essential if you just get that spontaneous moment. You do have to book ahead of time, of course, due to COVID rules, but I have this great automatic booking system, and if you go into that, there's also a video on there which shows you exactly how to book, shows you a little bit more about NIA, and maybe we'll answer still more questions. So I hope to see you soon. Just get in touch, take that first step, and believe that there is something different from other things you found elsewhere, and it's called NIA, or the NIA technique. I'm Susan Rees, and I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.